Stratofortress is a large U.S. Air Force long-range multi-role bomber and is known as a Stratofortress or Buff Big Ugly Fat Fellow. This is the US's main strategic nuclear and conventional weapons platform and supports the U.S. Navy in anti-surface war and submarine missions. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress mainly provides the United States with direct, global, and conventional nuclear attack capabilities. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress is the most capable bomber in U.S. inventory. Because of the high level of mission capability, large payload, distance, persistence, and the ability to use standard weapons and conventional deadlock standards, Boeing B-52 Stratofortress continues to be an important contributor to the U.S. national security strategy. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress is a very large aircraft, 159 feet 4 in, 48.5 meters, long and takes off 488,000 pounds, 220,000 kilograms. All-metal leather has a high proportion of flight loading. When on the ground, the plane's surface on the front of the fuselage has a wrinkled appearance. The skin expands and becomes smooth when the crew compartment is pressed when the plane reaches a height. Between 1952 and 1962, Boeing built the 744 Boeing B-52 Stratofortress in a total of 8 versions, designated A to H, Boeing B-52 Stratofortress, and mainly a test version. That is the Boeing B-52 Stratofortress B that entered service at the U.S. Strategic Air Command as a remote nuclear bomber. Version C to F, expanded range with greater fuel capacity and flight refueling equipment, were adapted to carry tons of conventional bombs in their bomb chambers and en masse under the wing. Starting in 1965, Boeing B-52 Stratofortress D and Fs flew from bases in Guam and Okinawa, and in Thailand carried out a very destructive bombing campaign in North and South Vietnam. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress GD, also used to attack North Vietnam, is given greater fuel capacity and is equipped to launch a number of air-to-surface and anti-missile missiles. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress switches from a more efficient turbojet to turbofan engine. In the 1980s, GDs were equipped to carry cruise missiles launched through the air with conventional and nuclear warheads. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress celebrated its 67th anniversary, the first flight in April 1952. In April 2019, and was the longest fighter in the world. A total of 744 were built. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress entered service in 1961 and 104 was built. The latter was delivered in October 1962. However, due to the extensive system and structural improvements, its service life is expected to continue beyond 2030. The wingspan of 185 feet Boeing B-52 Stratofortress is too wide for takeoff or landing in intersections using traditional flying techniques. Boeing engineers designed special landing wheels that can be parallel to the runway that allow special takeoffs and landings. The original design of the Boeing B-52 Stratofortress put the shooter on the tail of the aircraft. Then the design moved the shooter forward with the other crew. After the Gulf War in the early 1990s, the position of shooters and defensive machine guns was eliminated. Engineering study of U.S. Air Force indicates that the age of Boeing B-52 Stratofortress can exceed 2040. The plane can rise at a speed of 31.85 meters per second. The maximum speed is 1,000 kilometers per hour. The range and ceiling of Boeing B-52 Stratofortress services are 15,937 kilometers and 15,151 meters respectively. The aircraft can fly to a maximum height of 15,240 meters. It weighs around 83,250 kilograms, and the maximum takeoff weight is 220,000 kilograms. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress is equipped with various electronic warfare equipment. The ITTN or ALQ-172 electronic countermeasure system features multi-band threat recognition and several interference threats. AN or AOR-20, a radar warning system, detects and prioritizes many threats. The Northrop Grumman AN or AOR-46 digital warning receiver detects rare emissions in the 2 GHz band up to 18 GHz and can simultaneously identify up to 16 radar signals. The Northrop Grumman AN or ALQ-155 jammer power management system provides 360 degrees coverage in radar bands D, E, G, and H. It is also equipped with a wrong dual target generator Motorola AN or ALQ-122 AN or ALT-32 noise jammer and Northrop Grumman AN or ALQ-153 tail warning set, which is a pulse Doppler warning. 12 AN or AL-20 infrared flare dispensers and 8 launchers for AN or AL-24 HUS dispensers have been installed. The The U.S. Air Force awarded the company a fixed-price contract of $45 million to Radon Technologies in October 2011 to replace the Boeing B-52 Stratofortress Radon bombers as part of the Radome replacement program conducted by Defense Logistics Agency. This program will be implemented for the next 7 years. The following is a list of specifications of the Boeing B-52 Stratofortress aircraft. Heavy bomber main function. Pratt & Whitney TF-33P3 103rd turbofan 8-engine power plant. Push each machine up to 17,000 lbs. Wingspan of 185 feet, 56.4 meters. 159 feet, 4 inches, 48.5 meters. In length, 40 feet, 8 inches, 12.4 meters. Tall. Weight of about 185,000 lbs, 83,250 kilograms. Max takeoff weight of 488,000 lbs, 219,600 kilograms. Fuel capacity 312,197 lbs, 70,000 lbs, 31,500 kilograms. Payload. Speed of 650 miles per hour. Mach 0.86. Range of 8,800 miles, 7,652 nautical miles. 50,000 feet, 15,150 meters. Ceiling. Crew 5. Airplane commander, pilot, radar navigator, and electronic warfare officer. Operational ability in early May 1961. Current H model. Armament about 70,000 lbs, 31,500 kilograms of mixed weapons, bombs, smart weapons, mines, and missiles. Modified to carry cruise missiles launched by air and miniature air-launched decoy. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress engines. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress has 8 Pratt & Whitney TF-33P3 turbofan engines, each of which provides a thrust of more than 17,000 pounds. The aircraft has 10 internal plus 2 external fuel tanks with a capacity of more than 181,000 liter, which provides a powerless range of more than 8,600 miles. The operational range with one air refuel is 7,500 m. There has been an increase in support for improvement programs for re-engineering Boeing B-52 Stratofortress. Boeing has received a contract to study options that include proposals for 4 or 8 new machines. The new turbofan engine increases powerless range and gives the aircraft the ability to attack targets located anywhere on the Earth from the sea on U.S. continental U.S. base with a single refuel. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress payload weapons. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress, with a weapons load of more than 70,000 pounds, is capable of carrying various weapons from fighter aircraft. Nuclear weapons capacity includes 12 advanced AGM-129 cruise missiles, ACMS, 20 AGM-86A ALCN cruise missiles, and 8 bombs. Conventional weapons loads are 8 AGM-84 Harpoon missiles, 4 AGM-142 Raptor missiles, 51 500-pound bombs, 31,000-pound bombs, 20 AGM-86C conventional air-launched cruise missiles, CLCM, 12 joint standoff weapons, JSOW, 12 joint direct attack munitions, JDM, and 16 wind-corrected munitions dispenser, DCD. DCD was first used by Boeing B-52 Stratofortress in 2002 in Afghanistan. JSOW entered service in 2003 and was deployed during Operation Iraqi Freedom. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress was the first aircraft equipped with an air-to-surface deadlock, JSSN, which was opened for operational use in October 2003. In June 2006, Boeing was awarded a contract for the next-generation Boeing B-52 Stratofortress Smart Weapon Integration (S.NG) to support future weapon system integrations such as long-distance JSSN, small-diameter bombs, and booster phase enhancers until 2020. In October 2006, Boeing announced that the Boeing B-52 Stratofortress could carry 32 small-diameter bombs, SDBs, on a common strategic rotary launcher in the bomb bay. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress Cockpit and Avionics, or ASQ-176 Offensive Avionics, OS, include Northrop Grumman's strategic radar, Honeywell radar altimeter, Smith's reference system and position, Tercom field comparison, Teledyne Ryan Doppler navigation comparison, Honeywell ASN-131 inertial navigation system, and bombing and IBM or Raytheon or ASQ-38 navigation systems. In January 2000, Boeing received a $108 million contract from the U.S. Air Force to increase OAS. Midlife improvement: Boeing B-52 Stratofortress program replaces INS with SNU-84 INS and provides open architecture computers with faster processors and with a new data transfer system. Testing of AMI flights began in December 2002 and more than 20 AMI kits were sent to the USAF to be installed by the field team. Under the nose, there is an adjustable chin tower for the AN or ASQ-151 electro-optical EVS vision system, which consists of FLY, infrared forward-looking, Raytheon AN or AX26 in the right tower, Northrop Grumman AN or ABQ-22 low-level television camera, LTV, on the turret port. Images from the EVS are displayed on a monochrome screen on the flight deck and on the lower deck.